it just feels so tight. Like I'm driving right now at 80 miles per hour in one hand, and it's tight. Hi everyone, it's Christina with OnlyBoosted Official. Today I'm excited because this is my first vlog style video. We are going to be installing the rear motor mounts on the Mazdaspeed, so I'm excited to do that. I've heard it will help with torque steer, and I've also heard that it will not help with torque steer. So we will see how it goes. So let's go for the ride. Do a little start up with the CPE exhaust. First, we have to stop and get some freaking Red Bull. We'll need a 17 and 19 millimeter socket. Oops. And we'll need this. So we have one jack stand over here, one jack stand over here, and then we have a floor jack holding up the engine with a 2x4. So you'll need the 19 millimeter socket for these 3 bolts right here. I've already done that one. Awesome. Pretty easy to take off. There we go. There's one piece off. And then you're gonna go ahead and take out the motor mount. Oops. There you go. You can kind of see it. So this is a side-by-side comparison of the rear motor mount. This is the stock one. And this is the Daymond motor mount. It has polyurethane, which I really like. It's solid, unlike the stock one, and it's a lot lighter. So I'm super excited to get this installed. So go ahead and do yourself a favor and attach the rear motor mount to this bracket, because it is going to be very tight due to the polyurethane, and it'll just make it a lot easier to install it once it's underneath the car. And once you got those together, go ahead and put the rear motor mount attached to the bracket, put this bolts through it, and then go ahead and screw this on. So it should slide in pretty easy. Make sure you don't go too far. And line it up correctly. And tighten it by hand to start out. And this, okay. Cool. We're gonna go ahead and install the 19 bolts back into the bracket that's attached to the rear motor mount. Now you might need a pry bar to pry the engine back into place, because of the old motor mounts might make it shift back a little bit or forward a little bit. So you're going to go ahead and tighten the 19 and the 17. Okay, you're also going to need a torque wrench. Okay, you're gonna go ahead and torque these up to specs. It's 70 foot-pounds, so go ahead and torque them. It requires a lot of, there we go, force. And that should complete our motor mount install. Okay, so this is my first test drive with the rear motor mount in, and I actually am really surprised it's not shaking a whole bunch, but you do have a little bit of shake, so you do feel some tightness going with it, and I actually really like it. I'm really surprised, and it's handling pretty good, and yeah. I'm sitting here waiting in line, and I'm wondering if people actually still eat these hot dogs during Corona. For real. Like, that's gross.